Watch out! Some of your innocent habits may be causing you to gain weight. For example, not drinking enough water. Sometimes you're not even that hungry, you're just thirsty. Studies show that people tend to confuse thirst and hunger. That's why they often grab a bite instead of drinking some water. Taking 2 glasses of water before a meal will help you consume fewer calories and hydrate your body. If you're late all the time, it means you're often stressed out. You probably know that awful tight feeling that grows in your chest when you see the clock ticking. Meanwhile, you're stuck in the same spot in a traffic jam and haven't moved an inch for the last 15 minutes. Just great. When you feel this way, your body produces stress hormones. After they get into your bloodstream, all you want is to find some comfort in food. Usually it's either something sugary or some junk food that you try to avoid on any other occasion. Stressing about going to work on Monday also falls into the same category. Social media. People are addicted to it more than ever. Unfortunately, it leads to more and more late-night snacks. They're very welcome when you're scrolling through your feed for a couple of hours. While on the phone, few people get up off the couch. Add this to the 40 hours a week of sitting in the office, and you'll get the answer as to why it's so difficult to lose weight these days. Sedentary jobs make us burn fewer calories than people did 50 years ago. Try working at a standing desk or taking 2-minute walks every hour when you're in the office. Dressing up for work. Yep, that one too. Studies say people tend to make almost 500 more steps a day when they wear denim or other comfortable clothes. When you're all dressed up, heels, dress shoes, office wear, you're less likely to do any extra walking during or after your work time. Even taking a shopping basket instead of a cart can make you gain weight. When you're carrying a heavy basket full of groceries, you may get tired or grumpy very soon. So you might reach for some quick solution that can help you out, such as chips, crackers, or chocolate. You choose to drink diet soda, but it often goes hand in hand with pizza, burgers, or French fries. People tend to think they save calories drinking diet soda, and they're sure it's okay to treat themselves with some prohibited food, isn't it? Research shows that when you munch on something sweet, your body knows it's going to get calories and sugar. But when you have a diet soda, your brain gets confused. It still expects the payoff. It starts searching for those sugars it's been promised, and this can make you crave sweets and high-calorie food even more. Water's the safest choice. Promotions at work, birthdays, weddings, cleaning your apartment, finally, a good day at the office, your dog learning to shake hands. If you always celebrate things by treating yourself to some yummy food, well, you know what happens next. Most people these days are in a hurry, busy, caught in traffic, longing for a nap after work. Whatever your reason is, try not to skip meals. When you're hungry, you tend to overeat. For one thing, your willpower is weaker then. Plus, your body is programmed this way. It just wants to survive, so you feel an urge to eat more. Unfortunately, you aren't likely to eat broccoli when things get tight. Also, when you skip meals, your metabolism slows down. When it happens, losing weight becomes even harder. Your body doesn't know when it's going to have access to food again, so it holds on to fat to protect itself and to save some extra stash for later. You can carry some nuts, fruits, or some other light, healthy snack with you to avoid all that. Delaying meals and having irregular meal times can also confuse your body. It's likely to start in craving and probably eating more pizzas, burgers, and chocolate. And it's not just about junk food. For example, peanut butter is good, but it can lead to weight gain if you eat too much of it because it's high in calories. You drink too many coffees with milk, sugar, and cream. That's what 2/3 of Americans like to add to their drinks. But more additions mean more calories. When you take the elevator instead of climbing the stairs, you miss a perfect opportunity to have some physical activity. You can use the half-plate rule to balance your meals. It means that half of your plate should always be filled with fruits and vegetables. And don't forget about the water. You have all of your favorite sweets and snacks at hand at all times. Come on, none of us is that strong. You love watching cooking shows with professional chefs on TV, but most of the time, such recipes contain more calories than usual dishes. Try to stick to just watching people preparing food. Catching up on late-night shows may result in gaining some extra weight, and it can happen even if you exercise and eat healthily during the day. Late sleepers tend to eat less in the morning. This makes them eat more food in the afternoon and at night. Do you like spending your time under artificial lights? Maybe you also don't get enough sunlight. This can mess not only with your body, but also with your diet. A lack of sunlight can easily encourage your cells to stack more fat. It means no more sleeping in front of the TV if you want to lose weight. Also, dimmer lights might help here. It takes your body a while to inform your brain, "Hey, you up there, I'm full." That's why people who inhale their food get this message later, and they're likely to eat more food than their body truly needs. Restaurant menus often look super healthy, but when you order something light, it can instead boost your appetite, and you can end up eating way more than you planned. It's great to hang out with your friends, but there's this thing called social facilitation. That's when you behave differently in the presence of other people. Studies show that people eat up to 30 to 50% more when they're in a group. It doesn't mean you should stop hanging out with your friends. Just pay more attention to what's going on at the table while you're there. When you're at a restaurant, try to order first. This way, you're less likely to fall into the trap of, "I'll just go with what they're having." Oh, been there, done that. When you choose low-fat products, they may end up higher in carbs and sugar than regular foods, and that's not what you need when you want to lose weight. Just because you've made yourself do a workout doesn't mean you can now eat as much as you want. It'll take you many more miles running to burn off that tasty cheesecake. Ooh. Try not to turn on your air conditioning when you want to lose weight. No, seriously. Studies show that comfortable temperatures make your body relax. It doesn't have to do any work to keep you cool or warm. Surprisingly, people also tend to eat bigger amounts of fried food when the temperature in the room is pleasant. If you like eating at your desk at work and still want to lose weight, I've got some bad news. When you're, for example, having lunch while doing something else, you barely pay attention to how much you eat. And before you know it, you've already eaten 50% more than you wanted or would usually consume. Focus. Fruit juices and smoothies sound healthy, and they're definitely a better choice than junk food. But these drinks are also high in calories and sugar. When you watch sports, you can get truly invested. And I'm not only talking about the snacks you're munching on during the game. It's also about that comfort food you may eat if your team loses. Hey, my team never loses. No, really, how should I know if they win or lose? I'm busy eating here. It doesn't help when, instead of having cheat meals, you enjoy cheat weekends. It sounds like 2 days are not that bad compared to 5 other days when you control what you eat. But treating yourself to high-calorie foods can easily negate all the effort you made during the week. Research says that if you sit by the window while having a meal at the restaurant, you're more likely to order healthier foods. It's the opposite when you sit in the darker area. When you order a dish in the restaurant, in most cases, it's drowning in deep pools of cream, butter, oil, and sugar. If you specifically order light sauce on the side, it can save you a bunch of calories per meal. Do you split dessert and share it with your companion while at a restaurant? Then it's better to make this decision before you see the menu. Researchers say that a slimmer body might have a connection to a tidy house. They've recently discovered that regular house dust contains particular kinds of chemicals. Those can alter hormones and encourage your body to store bigger amounts of fat. And let's not forget about the chocolate. Just don't eat so much of it.